Anna. As a child, you colored a circle your mother had drawn on a paper with blue, yellow, orange, and red. Do you remember saying that it was Earth? Anna. You were taught about borders for the first time when your father had to borrow money to transfer his account to show as funds so you could claim to be successful just because you were in another country. You marked on a map rich and poor. You knew where you wanted to be. Anna, you speak the language of those who had conquered your land before you had been born. Today you can write an essay on the effects of colonization in words that aren't even from your own. Anna, you came packaged, labeled, stereotyped like stamps of religion injected onto newborn bums. Will you ever be able to forget how you felt being interrogated by an immigration officer at the airport? Anna, you wonder how you can still sound different when you have soaked and baptized yourself in the history of your rulers. You remain an import, brought in to learn more from those certified with knowledge to impart. Anna, you often forget the difference between you and your friends until you have a form to fill with 10 extra questions specific to you. Why do you try so hard to blend when a system has been designed to divide? Anna, you are constantly rejecting the idea of home and place of birth being one. Is it out of hope that some place will call you their own out of sympathy? Anna, your identity feels like a phantom limb. It suddenly appears when you're at a dinner and can swallow down spicy food like a badass without dashing for a glass of water. Doesn't it always feel like a revelation that you still possess what you inherited even after wanting to get rid of it? Anna, you feel privileged when they ask you where you're from. You take pleasure from knowing it's because you're fair. Can you remember how it felt to not feel intimidated by just a look? You were taught that staring is impolite, but apparently it's only a rule for a brown person. Anna, you have started to walk with hunched shoulders. The weight of your nation's reputation lies on you as a responsibility. Have you tried climbing into another's skin and imitating so well? The little girls no more holler at solar eclipse when you walk into the day. Anna, you have been a bird in flight since years, not allowed to settle down because your wings are too bright for some. You always wanted to be the center of attention, but now you hate standing out because being different means you have to carry a shield to protect yourself from the bullies. You thought that school was over, but life is a new battlefield where the bell never rings to call it to quit. Anna, you did not just opt for ease. You chose to stop being resonated to images of terrorists just by the sound of your name. Now it feels like a cactus stuck in your throat when you try to spit it out, knowing it will poke you anyway. When somebody else asks you to spell it out, you spell it out EMBARRASSMENT, embarrassment. Isn't it funny that somebody else's mispronunciation makes you feel small? Anna, nobody will understand the art of camouflage as well as you do. You can't even see yourself in your own reflection anymore. Anna, when your mother and grandmother call, you lower your voice and comfortably speak, leaving your disguise behind for a moment. You're unafraid of saying something wrong. And maybe home is forgiveness for being allowed to be ourselves. Maybe home is where you're called by your name. Anna, will you miss being called Annum?